Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Bassini. Today is August 7, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. Today first off, I want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who subscribe to this channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you keep coming back for more, to learn more, or if I can inspire you with different topics and things of interest. For those who are new, my head banner has changed. So for those who check it out for the first time, you will notice it says rjbassini.com, helping, inspiring, sharing through social media. And it's exactly what I want to do, to help, inspire, and share. So without further ado, let's get right to it and jump to the screen over here. And yes, folks, it is that time again, the fall summer foreseller update for 2018. I've been listening to somebody on the YouTube channel was talking about it, and basically it was like a heads up type of thing. They're doing a little preview about it, and so am I, because that's what the Reseller News is all about. I have a couple other windows opened up here as well, so I want to get to those as well, but let's just go over it really quick if possible. This came out today, August 7, 2018. It says in 2018, Full Sell Update, we're announcing marketplace improvements to create a better experience for customers on eBay. Marketplace updates. We're introducing a new pilot program to make your customer service phone number visible to buyers before a sale. If you're a small-time seller, I don't know if you could afford to have 2 phone lines in your house. I can't. So most likely the phone number you post on there, unless you have a dedicated phone number, it's most likely going to be your house number. At least for me it is. Now, I don't mind to some point where if a seller, or I should say a buyer, calls up and wants to make a, asking information, I really don't mind that too much to some point. But if you have hundreds of people calling up your phone or whatever, one after another, that could be a little monotonous. And I'm not going to be compelled to have one of those phone answering services because, as we all know, that costs money. But anyway, that's part of eBay's seller update. We're going to still go on with it a little more. It says over here, we're building our new payment management capabilities to simplify buying and selling. Starting September 5th, 2018, some feature fees, fee caps, value pack fees, and final value fees will increase. Now, isn't that good news? That is the best news I heard. I'm speaking facetiously here, folks. Along with eBay and everything else on their website. You know something? I'll be honest with you. I said this before in my some of my other videos. You know what people should do, really, even including myself, and I'm really thinking about it. I have to update my website anyway, but I think a lot of people may want to start getting off of eBay and start creating your own website. People may say, yeah, but how is that possible? Everybody and their aunts and uncles know about eBay. It's true. I mean, if you put there, like me, if I put rjbassini.com, people say, who the heck is that? I never heard of this person. I guess what you have to do is come up with a kitschy name, get yourself a decent hosting company and advertise it through, I don't know, maybe through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, and try to get your name out there. Because I'll be honest with you, folks, with all the fees and increases that these people want to do, to me, it seems like they're getting a little greedy here, as far as I'm concerned. Every time you turn around, like right now, I'm a small-time seller. I'm paying 35 cents for each insertion. I said in my other video, I think yesterday, that I had to take off 206 listings. I'm down to 97. Can't afford it. I simply cannot afford to pay those monthly fees anymore. I can't do it. Like I said in that video, it's almost like the price of having a small payment on a car. It's like leasing a car payment out. And if you're not making enough money to pay your insertion fees, that's a bad sign. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. And when I read this here earlier, and I said to myself, they got to be kidding. some feature fees and fee caps, value pack fees, and final value fees will increase. You know, the little guy is suffering over here. And some people can't even make a decent living off of this. So, you know, eBay, if you're listening out there, keep jacking up those prices, because you know what's going to happen. Eventually, people are going to bump off of this your website, and you're going to feel the pain too. Believe me, as much as us little sellers are going to feel the pain, so are you. You're going to feel it too, because you're compelling people, whether they want to or not, to go back to a 9-to-5 job or whatever to earn an extra income, and it's not going to be on your platform. Believe me, because I know that's the direction I'm pointing in. But anyway. Then it goes on to say over here, starting, I'm kind of skipping around a little. Then it goes, starting October 4th, unlimited searching fee credits and auction style listings that will end in a sale will be available exclusively to US and Canadian store subscriptions in basic, premium, anchor, and enterprise store subscriptions. I'm not going to read this whole thing, folks, because we'll be here all day talking about it. I'm going to go point to E-commerce Bytes also did a thing about it. I seen a YouTube video in regards to about the additional fees. And to be honest with you, the feedback that I'm seeing and noticing on the blog sites and some of these here, people are not happy about it whatsoever. Okay, but you could check it out. Go to the eBay community. You could type in a 2814 seller update. If you go to eBay's website, you could see it over here. You could read the marketplace updates. It says answer your buyer's questions before the sale, manage payments, and so on and so forth. Inventory optimization, okay, and you could also check out the service metrics and shipping. Excuse me. If you want to check that out, you just go to the eBay community. You can check that out as well. Let's move right along here, because I don't want to expand too much on it. That's my thing. We don't want to go into that. This is again what I was talking about. The eBay announces full seller update for 2018. Of course, you can see it if you want to read this story. If you don't want to go to the eBay website, you can read this off of ecommercebytes.com, and you could check it out over there. I always like to read the comments that people leave, you know, on below these things here. They broke it down over here, second bucket of changes. Let's see here. Fees updates, well, we already talked about that and the other one. Let's see here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just trying to get something that might be of little information here to you. And some equipment changes. You know what, folks? Rather than getting into this here, you could check it out for yourself. And then at the bottom over here, it says coming soon for all sellers, the new eBay label experience. In 2018 spring seller update, we announced an easier, more intuitive way to purchase print labels on eBay. Starting in September 2018, the new eBay shipping labels experience will be available to all sellers. We've added the new features that will help you make informed shipping choices quickly and easily. They include estimated delivery dates based on shipping service and price comparison. Previous labels experience will be retired in January 2019. Learn more about the new label experience, eBay's labels experience, and you can check it out. You could just go to ecommerce.com, and you can check it out there. It's ecommercebytes.com, folks, just to let you know. Okay, let's move right along. And we'll talk a little about the news here. This one here, it says over here, Jen Aniston's horror as a creep caught selling her semi-nude photos on eBay. Now, you know, you got to be kind of crazy to do something like this, folks. I mean, you know, it's one thing if the person who's the photos are selling these items is putting it up. There's one thing, but I mean, come on. I mean, give me a break, you know. You can read this here, folks. It's on radaronline.com. It goes on to say nearly nude photos of Jennifer Aniston have been found and were up for sale on the highest bid of radaronline.com can reveal exclusively. And then it says over here, according to eBay seller, this risque photo was snapped in Aniston's prime at the target or height of her career. I mean, come on. if you want to read the rest of this here, folks, you can read it. I'm not going to get into it right now, but check it out. It's on radaronline.com. Let's move right along, folks. I'd like to try to keep this short as possible. Okay, this one over here. This is from Freelance UK. 5 freelance friendly online marketplaces to try. Now, if you're a person that sells, I guess, in the UK, you might want to check into this here, or if you just want to read up on it, I thought I'd throw it out there. It says over here, to help inspire, prove selling online can be highly lucrative, but it's difficult to know where to begin in terms of buying and selling. To help inform, inspire where to begin, we have collated, what do you call it? Right, an overview of 5 online marketplace rights, journalistic.org. Some of you probably heard of, and some of you possibly haven't. And then the number 1 is eBay, and then it goes on to tell you, we say is the best haggling deals, found in 1995. eBay is the ultimate flog. Its site on for used good items, sellers thanks to auction format, whatever. You can read this here. I'm not going to get into this here, folks, but if you want to read it, you can check it out for yourself. It talks about the other one, Etsy, Rakuten, Macari, and I think that's basically the 5 they're talking about here. So it's pretty good information. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. I kind of glanced through it. So if you want to check it out, just go to freelanceuk.com and you can check the story out. I'm sorry, folks, if I'm rushing here. I'm trying to keep these reseller news is kind of short. I don't really want it to protract longer than they should be, but we'll keep it at this. So let's move right along. Here's another one. Seller cites eBay price drops as reason for canceling order. Here's one over here. It says, Dear Ina, maybe a lot of folks have experienced this, but it's the first time for me. Ordered a product on an eBay for my grandson. The order was canceled by the seller with this response. New message from, they blanked it out, of course. I am sorry, eBay lowered the price so much over the past few weeks. I'm not able to sell this for such a low price. Sorry for the inconvenience. But unilaterally lowers seller's asking price. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I've had a situation myself where I had an item listed on eBay with the best offer, and not realizing it, I accepted it because I was so anxious to get the thing sold. It was a Disney picture frame, I believe, and it was pretty heavy. And the buyer made a price on it, gave me an offer for it, and he wanted free shipping. So, not realizing, I was in a hurry, I was doing some other stuff. I have my laptop next to me. I'm looking at both things, which is wrong on my part. And when I ended up selling it, accepting the offer, I looked at it and I said, wait a minute. When I was getting ready to process it, I put the person's name, address in there, and stuff like that. The shipping, it was going to cost me like an extra $10-15. I wasn't making any money on it, so I had to notify the buyer and tell him I can't sell it for that. I said it would cost me, it's going to cost me too much in shipping. I have to cancel the order. So I could see where they're coming from with this. Now, they're saying in this case eBay lowered the price, but my situation, I accepted the best offer, but it was too low, and I wasn't paying attention to it, and it would have been a wash. I would have been losing money on the deal. So whenever it comes to if eBay is doing that stuff to your for your inventory, you might want to let them know and complain to them and say, hey, listen, I don't need eBay lowering my prices on my merchandise. I'll do it myself. I don't need you guys to come in there and play a big brother here. You might want to let them know about it. But I had to do that. And the buyer was very understanding, didn't leave me any negative feedback. Well, the transaction was basically there, but I had to let them know. I took a chance, And if the buyer was going to leave a negative feedback, then, I would have probably fought it and just, complained to eBay about it and said, I couldn't do it at that price, But when it comes to best offers, make sure you have everything all priced in. If you're going to offer it with free shipping, you're going to have to pay that free shipping price into the total price. So make sure you're taking care of that beforehand, But let's move right along. Okay, let's see here. eBay raises fees as it makes demands on sellers. More sellers here. Okay. It says eBay is raising fees, even makes and as it even makes more demands on sellers. The bad news came in on the third and final seller update announced today. By the way, this came out today. Okay, this is August 7th, 2018, and you can read this information off ecommercebytes.com. It says eBay is raising the fees even as it makes more demands on its sellers. The bad news came in. The third and the final seller update announced today. Excuse me, folks. eBay explained we are increasing our investment in our platform marketing efforts and tools to enhance both the seller and buyer experience. But the decision to raise fees comes less than in 3 weeks after eBay revealed another quarter of stalled growth. Coming in at the single-digit sales growth compared to Etsy and Amazon's strong double-digit growth sales. One change is fees is remarkable as it comes in at the time when the consumers are turning to digital content, ebooks, music subscriptions, streaming movies, including its arch rival eBay is increasing commission fees on books for their books and DVDs, movie catalogs, categories, and 12%, and is removing a fee advantage it had given to store owners. And then it goes on over here to say, starting September 15, 2018, the final value fees of books and DVD, movies, and categories will increase from 9.15% to 12% for store subscribers, from 10 to 12% for non-store subscribers. So, you got to read in between the line here. And, because eBay, see over here, this little part right here, folks, it says over here, but the decision to raise the fees comes in less than 3 weeks after eBay revealed another quarter stalled growth. You see, because eBay is losing money, they're going to make up the difference by tapping it on to us sellers. It's not fair. It's not fair. And this is why I tell you the truth. What I think, eBay is going to make their own demise. You know why I say that? Because they're gonna be making all these changes, raising final value fees, increasing this, increasing that, because they're taking losses. They're gonna tag it on back at the other sellers and the buyers, because they're also sellers too. And what's going to eventually happen is people one by one are going to get hip to it. They're going to get disgusted with what's going on with eBay, and they're going, you know what they're going to do? Either one or two things. My first choice would be, if you go not to go to another seller, like another selling app platform, because like I said, to me, it's all going to be the same stuff anyway. Okay, competition's high on all platforms. I don't care what anybody tells me. You can go to Amazon, Etsy, Mercari. You go to any one of those there. The competition's going to be there. My thing is, if you could, and I hate to say this here, folks, create your own website. Try to sell your merchandise on your website. If you look at my listings, I have the software I use, the hosting company I use. You could have your own website, put the information you want to put on there. You don't have to worry about fees and all that stuff. The only thing you got to worry about is, like I said, paying your annual. My hosting company charges $1 a month. $1 a month. That's it. my what do you call it there? My domain name registration, I think, is either $14 or something like that. I got it all in the information. If you look in the comments below, you'll see it's 3iX is the company I deal with. Okay, that's my hosting company, and the software I use is Seraph Web Plus X5, I believe it is. I got the information there. All you got to do is click it on. Folks, I'm telling you, at the rate eBay is going, people are going to end up doing that there. I could see it happening, because with all this going on, increases. I'm looking over here as I'm talking to you guys. It goes over here. Now look at this. Starting September 15th, another one. The feature fee for reserve price will increase from 5 to 7.5%, which is greater, and the reserve free cap will increase from 100 to 250 in some businesses. Every time you turn around, it's increased fees. And people might say, well, You know, companies got expenses, they got overhead, they got employees to pay, they got that. Yeah, but what about the little guys? You know, we're not making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. eBay supposedly what is a multi-billion-dollar business. What did they make in revenue last year? I didn't do the statistics on it, but it's got to be in the billions. So the more they keep tagging on these additional losses onto the backs of sellers, it's going to be a problem for them. And I'm telling you, folks, you won't hear about it now. Maybe it won't be done publicly, but you're going to eventually hear people bumping off of this here. And let me tell you something. eBay is going to be hurting themselves for it in the end. Believe me. But anyway, I don't want to get too much on that. Just want to share this with you guys really quick. If you never heard of this here, this is called Shell Trend for power sellers, office power sellers. Well, you don't have to be a power seller, I don't believe. A new way of looking at eBay. You could join it. You could log in. I got the free plan. So when you sign in for it, it'll give you, when you sign in or you join it, whatever, it'll give you information. You could sign up with eBay. You got to put your eBay, address in there, stuff like that. I've done that already. These are the things I looked for in the past. You guys might want to check into it. If you create a new report, okay, when you create a new report, it's going to come up with the listings top 500. Now, I think that's the top. That's the basic plan. It only gives you to 500 listings. When you sign up for this, it's free to sign up. Make sure, of course, you change your country, or if that's the country you're in, I'm going to put the United States. And my thing is, I'm selling right now a Brother printed. I'm going to type it in. We'll do it live. A Brother HL2240 printer. When you type it in, oh, I forgot to put printer in there. When you type it in and you do the report, you could do report. I don't put the sellers. I just do the report. You could put laser print or whatever, and it'll build your data report. Now, when it builds it, if you're the one selling it, you're going to see, of course, your name in there. That's what I see, my name in there. And when it pops up here, it takes a little time, especially if you have all the windows opened up. There we go. You're going to see right over here, RJ Pacini for great deal. Well, they don't have the wording in there. The listings is 1. Top rank is 5. Quantity is 1. Didn't sell it for $79.99. I don't have the medium postage here. It's a Brother. It gives you, now people say, well, worry, so what's so great about this here? Well, it gives you an idea how many people are selling the same printer. So as you see over here, it shows 96 listings, 101 total search results. The price is, well, ranges from $1.85 to $459, the price range. Postage range from $0 to $40. And then it shows you the quantity. It's a little hard for 96 people or 96 listings. It's got a quantity of 8,419, 80 sellers, 16 brand. Well, this is a total of other stuff, I believe, too. That's what it's. Yeah, okay. So it's got to be others. I'm sorry, folks. I misread that myself. So it does have other brands in it. But you can see as you go down, it's got another branded name. It's got a generic. It's got some on the branded name. I guess if you type in HP, well, other stuff as well, HP, you'll get them as well. But anyway, you'll see where I come in 5th in the top ranking, okay? This person here is the number 1. Now, here's the thing with this free service. If you click it on, it's going to ask you to upgrade. And again, they want you to upgrade, and when they do want you to upgrade, there's always going to be a $1 fee in there. This is $14.99 per month, and it says enjoy complete access to all features. Me, for those who know me, I do not get anything or participate in anything that's going to create an extra fee for me. Okay, I don't need to give extra money, especially when I'm not making any sales on eBay. So some people may say, well, this is okay and everything, but it's not really too useful to me. It'll give you an idea of how many people are out there or how many of those listings are out there. Okay, these other little things here, I think you have to have the upgrade. Let me see, well, maybe not. So it shows you over here the same thing. It kind of like cleans it up a little. What's this one here? I think this makes the window bigger or it goes down more. Okay, and then you got this here to excuse me, folks. It gives you a little chart over here, like a little graphics here, pie charts, whatever, about, where it is, World Parts. These, I guess, the companies that's selling it, right? Listed by sellers. Hey, I don't see my name in. That's okay. But you could get an idea of it, what's going on here. It's not bad. Look, it's a free tool. Okay, so you got to take it that way. You got to look at it that way. It's a free tool, and if it could help you out in any way, why not? Why not take advantage of it? To me, that's how I look at it. For myself, if we go back, even if I click my own listing on here, let's see, I got to go back to this again. Oh, okay. All right, we got to go back to this again. Let's just do this, brother. Let's go back to this again here. Sorry about that, folks. HL, okay, 2240 printer. And it's funny. Well, here I want to show you. I think this is another thing I want to show you. You see over here, I typed it with laser printers the first time. It was what, 96? Watch this. When they say keywords, meta tags, and all that stuff there, you could see what they're referring to, because now this one here, because I typed in just a printer, you remember the other one was 96 listings? Look how many it is over here, 233 listings. Okay? Now, on the other one, which says laser printer, I was 5, you remember? Check this out. It put me as 5. Now, I'm number 9 on the TAP ranking. See how I dropped? It all depends on how you list it. And if you were to take that out and say, well, let me just go HL 2240, you'll see something else comes out. But you see how I dropped from 5 to 9. Okay? So it all depends your keyword search too, how you're typing it in. See? But it's not bad. It's not bad. But anyway, folks, I'm going to close this out really quick here. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, I'm Rich Bassini signing off for the Reseller News. Today is August 7th, 2018. Thank you again for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.